so you're probably wondering what this big old box is in front of me, and this thing here showed up at my doorstep a little while ago, and I am excited to finally open it and see what's inside. Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. So if you are new here, my name is Tammy and I am the owner of Lanacia Marie Candle Co. And on this channel, I take you behind the scenes of my small handmade candle business, which is now a HomeSense business, where I show you market videos, sit downs, and pretty much everything in between. Now today's video is extra special to me because this is my first ever brand collaboration here on the channel. ToAuto reached out and gifted me their 6-liter pink wax melter for me to test out in my candle making process. They asked me to give a review, an honest review on it, and that is what we are going to do today in this video. But first, let's unbox it and see what's inside. All right, so I have my scissors here, and let's finally open up and see what's inside. And I love that they packed it up quite nicely so that it won't break. Okay. So as you can see, it has a spoon for stirring. And then here is the actual melter. Let's see if we can pull it up out of here. All right, here it is. And let's go ahead and open it up. I like that they packaged it so that it won't get damaged in transit. So here is a close-up of it. It has the spout in the front here for your wax. Then on the side here, it has your automated panel here, off and on button. And then this is how you set the temperature here. And of course, your up, which is your plus, and your down, which is your negative. So on the top, it has a lock and then open written on it. And we're gonna go ahead and make sure we twist it in the right way. And lifts off. Oh, hello. And then inside is the instruction manual on how to use it. And then let me show you the inside. Now this is the inside of it. And as you can see, there is the max right there. And then it has a minimum on the side as well for how much wax you could put in here. And then I like about this already is that there is the hole at the bottom instead of right near the spout, so that the wax can easily fall through the hole and come out on the spout right here. And then, as I said, this is the manual here, instruction manual on how to properly use it, which I am definitely going to read through and make sure I do this properly. That is it for the unboxing, and we are going to test this out tomorrow. All right, so it's actually 2 days later, and I'm about to make my candles for my upcoming market, and we are going to go ahead and test out the ToAuto 6-liter pink wax melter today. As you can see, I have it all set up on my roller cart here in the kitchen. I have to figure out space over there for it so that it has a permanent spot over here. But for today, we're just going to use it on my 2 display crates that I used to use at my markets. And that is simply because I have this pitcher that I'm using today because I'm making a good amount of candles. And I also have the little one for the smaller amount that I have to make today. So let's get started. I'm gonna go ahead and turn this on and put the wax. I have my wax sitting on the floor down there. I use, as you all may know, soy wax. So we are going to put the soy wax in here, let it melt down so that we can go ahead and wick the jars off camera, and then we'll get started on making our candles today. Okay, so the first thing they said to do was to put the wax into the drum of the wax melter, which I did. And now the next thing you're going to do is turn it on. And we're going to set the temperature for our wax. Set to 85 Celsius and then set. Okay, there we go. But we are going to let this sit and it is going to melt down the wax. I'm going to come back and give it a couple of stirs as it's suggested in the instruction book because it evens out the temperature for the wax. So I'm just going to go ahead and do that. Right now I'm going to quickly wick my jars off camera because that takes some time, and we're going to come back and check on it. All right, so after the unboxing and reading the instructions and taking a day just to familiarize myself with the melter itself, here are my honest thoughts about it. Now, I ended up making all my candles that I had set to make for today, and I can say that it made the flow a lot easier for me to go through. It took me about, I want to say, an hour and 50 minutes because I did have a couple of hiccups, and that just comes with using a product or a machine for the first time and getting familiar with it, actually using it. But overall, I really enjoyed using it. It made it very simple. The understanding of the digital pad that's on the side is very simple. You have your up and down button, and once you fix it to your right temperature, then you can easily set it. The bottom temperature is your set temperature, and the top temperature is where it's going to heat up to. So I think I gauged it pretty well for my soy wax, and my pouring temperature out was straight into the vessel was around the same temperature that I usually pour at, between 156 and 160 for my candles. And I never really have an issue of frosting or sinkholes or anything like that when it comes to that temperature. So I am very pleased with the overall performance of it. There was no technical issues or anything with it. It came out of the box quite easily. They packaged it very well, so there was no damage to the drum at all. And as you can see, it does hold a lot of wax. In the video, I thought I put up to the max line, but there was still more room after the wax had melted. So now I know for next time, I still have room for it. And the pouring spout that's on the melter, it was very smooth, like it didn't come out all erratic or anything. So I'm happy for that. There was a little bit of wax splash, but that is just expected when you're making candles. So just a little backstory, I really was in a search for looking for another wax melter. I love my Presto pot, I really do, but it doesn't have enough capacity for my candles. And now seeing as I'm shifting from 8-ounce candles, making those more, to making more 4-ounce candles, this works out perfect. And one of the companies I was looking at was actually ToAuto. So I'm thankful and glad that they reached out to me and ended up gifting me one to test out for you all and to let you know how it worked with my candle making process. Overall, I definitely recommend this wax melter here for those who are small business owners that have regular production going on, or you are a serious hobbyist and you want something that's reliable and very simple to learn, because the learning curve is very low, very simple and easy to do. You just set your temperature up or down buttons on the side here, and you set it and you're ready to go once the wax has melted. If you want to check out the ToAuto 6-liter pink wax melter for yourself, then my link is in the description down below. Just know that if you make a purchase, then I get a small commission, and it really does help out my channel grow a little more. So no pressure whatsoever, but the link is there for you all to check it out. I am so thankful that ToAuto reached out and decided to trust me with this collaboration and testing out their 6-liter pink wax melter so that I can give you all an honest review on how it is, and I am happy with it. I'm definitely happy with it. It is going to make my candle making process a lot smoother, and I won't have to do any extra stuff. So I am grateful to ToAuto. Thank you so much for gifting me this wonderful wax melter here. So if you enjoyed this video and liked my review on the 6-liter pink wax melter from ToAuto, then go ahead and hit that like button, as well as share and comment down below. And if you haven't already, then go ahead and hit that subscribe button, as well as that notification bell. Also, don't forget the link is in the description right at the top. So go ahead and check it out yourself and do a little research on the wax melter. Trust me, it is definitely going to help the process move a lot smoother. And if you're someone who's like me, whose business is starting to gain a little more traction, and you need that candle making process to go a little bit smoother because you're making more candles, then this is a good starting point for you. Now, with all of that being said, I hope you all enjoy the rest of your week, and don't forget to show yourself a little more appreciation. So until next time, this is Tammy saying, take care, everyone.